we've got a couple of things here. We've got a igneous extruder. Now what this will do is it will take water and lava and make any one of these things for you. And this is really cool because it can actually make obsidian. Now, if you find lava and you have water, pour the water over the lava and make a whole thing of obsidian. But there's one caveat. You have to have a diamond pickaxe to get it out. Or you have to have a mining turtle. Or you have to have a quarry. One of those three. So, or something, you know, there are probably other ways, but anyways. This is the easiest without having a diamond pick. You throw some lava in one side, you throw the water in the other. In fact, what you do is you just fling the bucket of whatever, you right click it on this, and it just automatically takes it and puts it in the right spot and does whatever. This guy is a pulverizer. This guy, if I would have known about this thing at the beginning, guys, I would have made this ages ago. Because it has actually, oh, I shouldn't be doing, oh, darn it. Now it's going to pulverize. Anyway, this gives you an idea. You put something in there, and it's going to pulverize it into dust. And there you go. And then you just throw it into a furnace somewhere, and it will make an ingot for you. So I'm going to push these away, and you see I have lots of different ingots. I have some, you know, some pulverized of nearly of everything. But let's see, what do we got back here? Okay, so this is an induction smelter. In order to make some types of ingots or metals, you need to take one type of metal and combine it with another. For example, you can combine obsidian and lead and make, what was it? Invar ingots. I think that's what it makes. Yeah. Or no, sorry. Electrum? Oh, anyways, it makes one of them. And I'm not going to show you recipes. That's something for you to do another time. Anyways, this guy is powered by a steam engine. And it just takes coal. And I keep a bucket with me at all times so I can just, you know, grab some water, throw it in there to fill this up. I also have some couple of steam engines with things back in here. This is a magma crucible. What this will do is takes the ender pearls and converts it into a liquid form, which then, you know, fills this up. It then, since these are sitting right next to each other, it automatically fills up this. I can then, this will take that liquid and transpose it into another item. So I can take an a tesseract thing, and I put it in here, and it fills it up, and I can make stuff with it. But anyways, another time you'll see what it says. I have switches that will turn off these on and off. And let's see, what else we got in here? Oh, these lights came from Nether. And they can be under the water, and they're great for, you know, around the place, giving some extra light, and which is really cool. But let's see what time. Oh, and this is my ceiling light, you know, so I can get some light in here during the day, you know, when I need it. And you're noticing this, you know, golden thing right here. Well, this is a golden transport pipe that is transporting the ores and cobble and stone and sand, and then based on this little junction point, this is a diamond transport pipe in the middle, and it only takes one. And what I've done is when you put this in here, it gives you the ability to filter based on the path. So at the let's see, so at the top, oh, I can't see the top. Sorry about that, guys. I can see the bottom, and that's good enough for me. So the bottom is black. This side is blue, red, yellow's in the back, and green is white is on the top. So green is the input. So if we assume that green is the input, there's nothing in there. And also we have nothing in the black, I believe. Yes, we have nothing in the black. So what that means is this is the input. Since there's nothing in the black, and I'm sorry, to specify these different things, what you have to do is you have to have it in your inventory, and you click once on any one of these squares wherever you want it to be transferred in any direction. So I have all my ores and my obsidian going to the blue pipe path. I have gravel, sandstone, cobble, dirt, and sand going to the red, and then all these gems, quartz, coal, gunpowder, flint, all going through the white path. So the white is the one that's at the top. That one actually goes around and comes down into this guy. So you can see this is where all that stuff is being put in, and all our ores are going into the blue path, which is this one. So you see tin, copper, iron. Looks like, okay, so it has more. So we're doing really good. I haven't found any gold, and I also haven't found any diamonds lately. But in a moment, you'll understand why. Okay, this, because it's black, everything else appears here. So we've got some stone stairs, some moss stone, and a torch that it found. And I believe it will put anything else in like its miscellaneous corresponding area. Let's see. Okay, and then, okay, we gotta wait on that one. Now I'm gonna go over here. This is when we built our armor, you're allowed to build a table that will allow you to modify your armor. And I forget what it's actually, the table is called, armor. It's the Power Armor Tinker table. Okay, there you go. And when you click on it, you'll see your different armor pieces, and the E stands for equipped. So all these are equipped, and most of these, I just have the basic armor, and this is just an iron plating. It's a lot heavier than diamonds, but a lot cheaper. I mean, the diamonds that this would take would be insane. It will take me a long while. Also, I've built the basic battery. The basic battery, I haven't chosen to use a lot of the battery with each one of these, and I've been fine. So I've got an LV. Oh, I've got an MV in this one, and then let's see, an LV and an LV, and the LV is this one, MV is this one, and HV is that one. We've got a solar generator because I wanted to give my suit some type of power in order for it to enable certain components. One of the components is water electrolyzer. This means I can breathe underwater. We've also colored our suit using these things over here, the custom color and the glow module. And these are totally free. You don't have to pay for them. You just install them and they're there. On the chest plate, we've got a parachute, which is really easy to make. And if you fall off a cliff and you hit the bottom, a lot of times you die. Unless you hold the shift and then you nicely, gently, slowly come down. Well, and then the ion thruster for the jetpack, this took me forever. In fact, this is my newest addition to my suit. It basically allows me to fly. And again, this took forever for me to make. But we did it. I also have a cooling system, which I thought this was very, very, very important. It used an 4 eye of enders, and then, which I actually did get, and a control circuit. And I just, set this for 100%, and it uses a lot of power, but it keeps myself in my power suit cool no matter what I'm doing. Let's see, basic power LV. I've got a sprint assist. This allows me to if I weigh too much, and you can see the weight up here, then this will compensate for that weight. It will also, assign a certain amount of power, and also has walking assist, and running assist actually, so I can do things a lot easier. And these are easy to make. This was a good one. Then we got jumping assist, same, 4 servos, so it took a while, but I was able to do this one. So I've set this one compensation about half and just full power. Let's see, we've got shock absorbers. This was a must. This was probably my third item besides the parachute that I had put in there, and the solar panels. Was that this gives you 100% cushion, and if I well, actually the parachute is good, but this is just awesome. I can fall from anywhere. I could fly up to the clouds and fall straight down, and nothing will happen to me because these boots I'm wearing these. These were originally what I got for myself, but I found that my armor and weight was too much for these jet boots, and it would only kind of help with just jumping. It wouldn't actually do anything else. So in combination, but when I got this guy, I found out that in combination with these jet boots at 100% and this at 100%, I could fly around and actually have a good time. And I've been having a great time, guys. Just having a great time. And as you can expect, it took me a long... I mean, after I got those turtles and I started amassing my turtle inventory, I would set them all out all at the same time. So I was able to really kind of obtain a good inventory. And then I found out about the quarry. Now, I'm going to go ahead and sleep really quick. And you guys probably noticed something in the command line that I was giving myself something. I was testing something out, and I ended up just throwing it away. I was testing out some redstone engines with some pumps that I was using, and I was just like, it worked, so I threw them away and built them because I didn't want to waste any time. But look at this. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go downstairs. This is actually what I built originally. So I built this little thing, and I was coming down here, and I had made it so I could make a path and actually come down and actually go down below. And then the second time that I did it, I made, a bridge, an actual bridge across to that area right there. And I'm going to go ahead and go down there, and I can see that creeper. I'm going to go ahead and kick his ass. Anyway, so this is actually, and you can see the fence that I even had down here from before. And I'll show you some of the queries that I actually had created. Yeah, you don't have a chance with me around. Okay, cool. There we go. And you see that guy just blew up, and he did 2 hearts of damage, but he, didn't really do much of anything to me. And that's because of the suit. Anyway, so this is actually where I would go up. I would go up, I would set this dirt down, and I would dig up here, and this is where I had set down a lot of my quarries. I mean, not my quarries, but my mining turtles. I'd set one down there, set one down over there, set one down over there, set one down over here, set one down currently right here, and they would all go at it. And I had actually found out that this was part of a mine. In fact, well, actually, can we get over to the mine real quick? Yeah, I think we can. It won't be too bad. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is one of the mine entrances. So there was this mine down here, and we thought, oh, this was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I'm not going to worry about mining that right now. I can hear a spider in there. I'm not really entertained by the idea of going to kill him or whatever. Okay. Whoa. He's right above me. I know he is. That's okay. I have other interests right now besides, fighting him. Okay, let's just get out of here. Go right through here. This is a good path. Alright, so we had been doing all this wonderful mining, doing really great, happy with everything. And then, ooh, uh-oh. Oh, it's still going good. Okay. So, and then I heard about the quarries, and I did a little bit of research about, setting them down and powering them and doing some things. So I built some steam engines, uh, and I powered a quarry, and I was having a great time. And they set down a 9 by 9 automatically when you start. And I have been watching some videos about the quarry. I'm like, people were making like huge quarry digs, and I was like, how are they doing this? Then I found about the landmark things, and they're basically redstone torches with lapis set right above it, and they set down markers. So learned about that, and so started setting down bigger ones. But things were really slow with the steam engines, and I actually took 4 steam engines and I put them back by back by back by back. But then I learned about combustion engines. So I had actually, built a whole bunch of pipes, and I found a beautiful area for oil right here and set down this station. And it's, not running right now because of certain technical issues. Um, Actually, a big technical issue in that well, okay, I'll go through the story real quick. So I set this guy down, and I was reading online, and I found out that oil is okay, it's pretty efficient, but fuel, refined oil, is magnificently better. So I had actually I went through the time, built a refinery, built extra steam engines, built redstone engines, set all the piping down, set these oh, I forget what they're called, tanks. Set these tanks. I had like 2 stacks of them, and they were just getting filled with oil. And this was pumping the pump out to get into the oil tank. And then I had this mechanism where I had 2 steam engines, and no, yeah, 2 steam engines hitting the refinery to get things refined in the fuel. But things weren't working fast enough, and it wasn't hitting its peak output. It would, in the refinery, it flashes from blue to um, turquoise or something like that to green. Green being the optimal output, and it would hit green every once in a while, but then go down to blue, and really wasn't working. So I added a combustion engine. Oh my God, I should have known. I should have known that is a mistake. You don't do that if you're sharing water sources, and that's what I was doing. Is I was sharing water sources. I have 1 pump out there. I was sharing it between the steam engine here, 2 steam engines over here, and a combustion engine. Well, let's just say this giant hole was the cause of a chain reaction of combustion engine and fuel. And look at this massive hole. I haven't seen, and even TNT can't make this much of damage with, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 can do this. But it was just massive, and it just blew all my mechanisms away, blew my refinery away, blew everything away. I even went down here to see if I could salvage anything, and it just, nothing was left. So, but it did leave some fuel in the pipe, which I was very lucky. It had actually, and we'll go over here now. And from that, I actually learned, you know, these are combustion engines, and if you notice, they have 100% water, and there's 4 of them. And what I did, because of what I learned, is actually made a water pump for each individual combustion engine, and that has basically resolved the issue of not having enough water for the system. These things stay at 100% water all the time. There was enough combustion fuel, thank God, in this long ass line that I have over here that I was able to fill these up, and you can see there's still fuel in the pipe. It's still sucking fuel every single time. These go down a little bit. It's sucking more fuel in there and filling them up. But this is the quarry right there. This is that little quarry, and you can see this is gold transport pipe, which actually goes all the way down here and goes across and right through my skylight and down into the diamond transport pipe to get its distribution through that. But yep, this is where I sent down the markers at all these different points way down there, and in fact we can go all the way down here. Just a massive area, just massive. So, oh, what is that blue? What is that right there? What is that? Interesting. Is that what I think it is, guys?